We'd like to welcome you to the final game of Week 6, and it is a big one as AFC West rivals are about to go at it. It is the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Take a look at the standings in the AFC West. The Chargers currently lead the division with a 5-1 record. Winner of this game will be right behind them in second place. Raiders and Chiefs coming up next. Alright, here is the kickoff, ready to begin this game. Raiders will get the ball first at their own 32-yard line, first down for the Las Vegas Raiders. They're going to start the game with a deep pass down the field, and he's able to connect with his receiver for a first down, and a nice start for the Raiders offense near midfield. First down for the Raiders. Here's a quick pass. He's got him in stride, past the 40 and a first down. The Raiders so far relying heavily on their passing game, at least on the first two plays they are. And on this play as well, as this pass will be completed for a 9-yard gain. Raiders able to defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars last week, second down in inches. This pass over the middle is complete for the first down, still going, and he's going to take it all the way. What a start for the Raiders. Touchdown. Wow, exactly 1 minute into the game, the Raiders already on the board. And they went completely pass heavy on this drive. Decided to throw it on every single play, and so far it's working out for the Las Vegas Raiders. How about that? Alright, the extra point is good, so 7-0. What a start to the game for the Las Vegas Raiders. And now the Chiefs already down 7-0 before they even touch the ball. They will now have the ball at their own 32-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Here's a pass over the middle. It is complete. Uh-oh, there he goes. He's in the clear. Can he take it all the way? It's a foot race inside the 30 to the 20 and brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 51 yards. Well, this feels like it's going to be a high-scoring game. The pass over the middle, and look at the speedy receiver go as he is running towards the end. So luckily the defender for the Raiders able to catch up to him, but what a play for the Kansas City Chiefs to start this drive. Chiefs with a dominant performance last week over the Tennessee Titans. They won 35-0. It was all Kansas City in that one. And this will be a touchdown. And the Chiefs respond just like that. Yeah, let's see. So a good amount of time in the pocket, great protection, and able to find a receiver, and the other receiver who's in the area able to block the defender to create that open path for the touchdown. So well executed on that play. And really on that drive for Kansas City. Extra point is good. Tied at 7. We're not even 2 minutes into this game. Feels like it's going to be a very entertaining game. Raiders now with the ball. First down. This pass is intercepted. And now the Chiefs defense comes up with a big play early in this one. Yeah, this is an excellent job by the defender right there. Was able to eye that football, knew exactly where the football was going to be thrown, and wasn't really too worried about where the receiver was going, just worried about where the football was. And an excellent job to intercept that football, and now to give the Chiefs great field position here. This pass is complete for the first down as they are already at the Las Vegas 30-yard line. First down, pressure's coming, gets rid of it, over the middle, it is complete. It's a first down, past the 15. And he is still going all the way. Touchdown. And the Chiefs take the lead. Jeez, the Chiefs receiver bouncing off Raider defenders. See, the Raiders do blitz, but the Chiefs quarterback handles it well. And look, boing, boing, boing. Multiple broken tackles right there. And he takes it to the house. And this is a very entertaining game so far. Lots of points being scored. Extra point is good, 14-7. What an entertaining first quarter this has been. See if the Raiders can respond. They scored first, but that interception gave the Chiefs the lead as this pass is also intercepted. And the Chiefs are taking over this game. My goodness, the Raiders quarterback last 2 throws have thrown interceptions. And that's just a dangerous throw. A lot of traffic right there. Probably should have thrown that football somewhere else, and let's see if the Chiefs can make the Raiders pay once again. Back-to-back interceptions from the Kansas City defense. Raiders bringing pressure, wide open, first down, there he goes, inside the 20, and brought down for a 23-yard gain. The Chiefs' offense cannot be stopped so far, first down. Pressure, gets rid of it, it is complete, inside the 5, and into the end zone for the touchdown! And the Chiefs are in the end zone once again. Yeah, the Chiefs are definitely familiar with the end zone in this game. Good pass over the middle. And my goodness, the Chiefs are making this look easy. We're still in the first quarter, and it is now 21-7. As the extra point goes through, the Raiders struck first, but the Chiefs have scored 21 unanswered points as we're at the end of the first quarter. Well, the Raiders had a good start to this game, but they have fallen apart. But good news for the Raiders, they still have lots of time to come back in this game as we're just starting the second quarter now. There's a nice catch and a stiff arm and a first down. He will be taken down. Now, the Raiders, I just like to see them do some conservative play calling when they try to get their offense in a rhythm here. Once their offense is in a rhythm, that's when I'd like to see them be more aggressive. There's a 9-yard gain, second down in inches. Here is the toss, and unable to get the first down. Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs defense did a good job there. 3rd and inches, the toss. This time he will... No, he didn't get the first down. Excuse me. Wow, I know, a big decision here. They are going to go for it. 4th and inches, the run, and he barely got the first down. Yeah, the Chiefs almost had him stopped again. That would have been quite the defensive stand, but Raiders able to keep their drive alive. First down, that pass is broken up, incomplete. The Raiders offense just seems a little out of sorts right now. 2nd down and 10. And he is taken down back at the 40-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and long situation for the Raiders. Pressure and another sack. Wow. How about the pass rush from the Kansas City defense? And the Chiefs will get the ball back as they have completely taken over this game. First down for Kansas City. He is going to throw over the middle. It is complete. It's a first down past midfield, running down the sideline. Taking up 20 yards. They are already into Raiders territory. And the Chiefs also get the ball to start the second half, so this game can get out of hand if the Raiders aren't careful. That pass a little bit low, incomplete. 2nd down. Here is the pass. He's got him for the first down. And a 25-yard gain inside the 25. We're under 40 seconds to go. Yeah, I mean, he just completely outran. The Raiders look a little slow in this game, both their offense and their defense, so not really sure what's up with that, but the Chiefs completely outrunning them on both sides of the football. First down, waiting, throwing over the middle. It is complete. He will take it inside the 10. They will call their first timeout. 1st and goal for the Chiefs. He waits. He will get taken down for the sack. Well covered that time from the Raiders defense. 2nd and goal back at the 15-yard line. He's going to wait. He's going to throw, and it is complete. Inside the 5, the Chiefs will call their final timeout. If you're the Chiefs, just take a shot to the end zone. If it's not there, throw it away. Kick a field goal. 3rd and goal. To the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Yeah, the Chiefs are in the end zone once again. So much time. Great protection. And there's just 3 receivers there in the middle of the field. And one of them able to catch it for the touchdown. Oh my goodness. Since the opening drive of the game, it's been all Kansas City. Extra point is good, 28-7. Chiefs dominating for the 2nd week in a row. And the Raiders, not a very good performance here today, as this will be the final play of the half. They're just going to throw it, and that's going to take us to halftime. Well, the Raiders got the first points of the game, but the Chiefs have scored 28 unanswered to make this a blowout. All right, the Chiefs getting the ball to start the second half at their own 44-yard line. This game can really get out of hand if the Chiefs are able to score here. As a first down and a broken tackle inside the 40. Yeah, the Raiders are missing a couple tackles here, and they just look completely out of sorts in this game. First down. This pass to the left side of the field is complete. Another broken tackle. First down, still going. And brought down inside the 20 with a gain of 20. I mean, how about Kansas City in this game? Our offense cannot be stopped as this pass is complete. And he is still going. First down. It's going to be first and goal for the Chiefs. He waits. He throws. End zone. Got it. Touchdown. Yeah, I mean, this is a total beatdown now. Good protection once again. I mean, protection did start to collapse, but it doesn't matter because there's receivers open in the end zone. And how about the Kansas City Chiefs, though? 2 weeks in a row. You know, the Chiefs started the season 2-0, and then they lost 2 games. They looked a little out of sorts, but the last 2 weeks, they have been playing their best football. Certainly have been, as they are now up 35-7. There's still 5 minutes left of this game. Here is the pass that will be low, incomplete. Yeah, the Raiders offense hasn't been able to get anything going since their opening drive touchdown. Second down and intercepted. And he is still going. Watch out. Can he take it all the way? This is going to be a pick six. And the Chiefs are pouring it on. Touchdown. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. As you take a look at the replay, intercepted. Jeez, I can't believe none of the Raider players were able to bring him down. He takes it all the way for the pick six, and this is one of the biggest beatdowns we have ever had here in Retro Bowl. All right, the extra point is up, and it is good, 42-7. My goodness. I mean, the Chiefs are the defending Retro Bowl champions for a reason, but I mean, the Chiefs coming into this game with a 3-2 record. The Raiders coming into this game with a 3-1-1 record. Yeah, we've seen the Raiders play very well this season, but we've also seen them play not so well. Don't forget their only tie of the season was against the Indianapolis Colts, and they haven't won a game yet. So the Raiders have had some good performances, but they've also had some really bad performances, and this one is as bad as it gets. This pass just unable to connect with his receiver, incomplete. Third down and 10. This pass is caught, a nice stiff arm, and it looks like he barely has the first down. Well, the schedule doesn't get any easier for the Raiders. They have to play the Chargers next week, who, as I just mentioned, are in first place. So, the Raiders aren't careful. If they start losing some games here, they could miss the playoffs after it looked like they were for sure going to make it. Yeah, I mean, if they were to lose to the Chargers, I would say that they're not going to be able to win the division, but don't forget there are 3 wildcard spots, so can't count them out for a wildcard. First down past the 30. This is going to be the final play of the third quarter. Pass over the middle, able to connect with his receiver inside the 15 with a gain of 15. We will now head to the fourth quarter. Alright, about to start the fourth quarter. It's been all Kansas City in this one. This pass is complete. He will get out of bounds. 2nd and 5, another play towards the sideline, and stopped at around the half-yard line. First and goal. The run. And no, unable to get in. Yeah, their running offense, the rushing game has really struggled. They will try to run the ball again, and this time he is in for the touchdown. Yep, as you can see, running the ball right here up the middle and for the touchdown. Bit of a consolation prize at this point, though. Extra point is good, 42-14. They will try the onside kick, unable to convert the onside kick. So the Chiefs will take over in Raiders territory, and at this point, you're just going to run out the clock. The Chiefs are going to play the Denver Broncos next week. They played back in week 3, and the Broncos surprisingly won that game. Denver with a dominant performance earlier today against the winless Indianapolis Colts, so that should be a very interesting game. And the AFC West very interesting right now. 3rd down and 3. They look to throw over the middle. It is complete for the first down. Yeah, this AFC West pretty competitive. Not a single team has a losing record. So who knows how this division is going to go. Really, all 4 of these teams in the AFC West still have a chance to win it. Chargers are starting to pull away, but they're not safe yet, as this pass over the middle is complete for the first down. Yeah, right now I do like the Chargers to win the division, but if the Raiders are able to bounce back and defeat the Chargers next week, it'll make the division more interesting. Still 4 weeks to go of the regular season. 2nd down and goal. Here is the run. Stopped just short of the goal line. 3rd and goal. The run. Touchdown, Kansas City. Yeah, Chiefs. I mean, this might be a record. Not quite a record for most points in a game, but I mean, they're pretty close. Pretty dominant performance. Yep, the Chiefs have had 7 drives in this game, and they've had 7 touchdowns. Essentially, they've had a perfect game offensively here in this blowout game. How about the Kansas City Chiefs, though? This is going to be back-to-back dominant victories. They defeated the Tennessee Titans 35-0 last week. Now, looks like they're going to win this game 49-14. So, after the Chiefs were in a bit of a slump a few weeks ago, they are back on track. 3rd down and 6. And, oh boy, that almost got intercepted. 4th down and 6. They're just going to throw it over the middle. It is complete for the first down. The Raiders aren't even going to bother calling a timeout. And this will be the final play of the game. And it will be a completion for the first down. There's a missed tackle inside the 30. And that will do it. The Kansas City Chiefs with a dominant performance as they win by a score of 49-14. All Kansas City in this one as you take a look at the updated standings. The Chiefs are now in 2nd place. The Chargers remain in 1st place. And the Raiders drop to 3rd place. But this division is still as open as it could be. Alright, thank you for watching. Week 6 is officially in the books. The Kansas City Chiefs with the victory as they defeat the Las Vegas Raiders in dominant fashion by a score of 49-14.